Hello guys, welcome back. My name is Rajesh and today we learn how to create a Instagram like feature in Swift UI using view modifier.
So have a look on the screen. So when I double tap on that image, you can see that the feature is look like Instagram like feature. So how we can create it? So here I am just taking an image. I have an image in my assets folder. You can see that here. Here you can see that this is full image of mine. And the name of the image is pic. When I click on resume, you can see the preview. Here, one thing you will notice that the above image extend beyond the screen size and only a portion of it is visible. Now you can see that. So in order to fix that, I'm applying here a resizable modifier to make it fit the entire available screen area. And now it look quite good, but you can see that the image is stretched out. So what I need to do to fix that, I'm using a aspect ratio modifier here to maintain the original aspect ratio. And here you can see that the image is not stretching now, so it's look quite good. So here when I double tap on my image, you can see that the heart image is overlapping my current image. So what I need to do for overlapping, I'm just using a overlay modifier here, and to get that image, I'm just taking a heart image here. Heart dot fill, that is already in the framework. Here you can see that there is a small black heart appear on my image. So what I need to do, I need to give it frame. So for that I need to make it resizable, and now I need to give it some frame, width 90, height 90, and alignment center. And now I need to change that color white color. So we need to hide and display that heart image. For that I am using a opacity modifier here, and opacity modifier accept a value between 0 and 1. 0 means completely invisible, like that. Here you can see that when I make it 0, here the heart image is completely invisible, and when I make it 0.8, so it partially visible means 80% visible, and when I give it some 1.0 means it completely visible. For managing that I am using opacity modifier here, and here I am just using a scale effect modifier. So when I give it value 1.0 means the size remains same. If I want to make the double size of that heart image, so I need to make it double, like 2.0. So to make it opacity and scale effect dynamic, because when the user double tap on an image, so it appears for just a second and after that it disappear. So for managing that I am using a variable liked, and by default I am just making it false. So here I am just giving the condition like if else condition, if the like value is true, so means the heart image is need to be appear, and when the like image is false, so it need to be disappear. So for disappearing, I am just giving the value 0. And same here, I am using on scale effect. And to provide some animation, I am just using an animation modifier here and use dot ease in ease out animation. And for double tapping, I am just using a on tap gesture. And here what I need to make it count value, set it 2 because I need a double tap. And here inside that, when I double tap on image, so that heart image is need to be appear. So for that, here I am just using a liked variable, so I need to make it change, means if the value is true, so make it false, if the value is false, so make it true. So for that, I am just need to modify that variable, and for modifying that I am just using a toggle. So toggle modifier what does, so it make the value reverse, means if the value is true, so it make it false, if the value is false, so make it true. And here you can see that there is an error, cannot use mutating member on immutable value. So to resolve this error, I need to use a state property wrapper, because in a struct we cannot change the value or modify the value of a variable. So for that I am using a state property wrapper. If you are not aware about the property wrapper and state property wrapper, binding property wrapper, so you can check the link on my description. I have already created a video on that topic. So here in a preview, when I double tap on that image, you can see that the heart images appear, but it do not automatically disappear just after a second. So for that I am just using a dispatch queue dot main dot async after, and here I am just using a now, and that return the current time, and that code need to be executed after half of second. So here I am just adding a 0.5. So what I need to do inside that, if the value is true, so I need to make it false, if the value is false, so I need to make it true. So by default that image is need to be disappear, so we need to make it false here. Here you can see that now the heart image is not appearing here. So when I double tap on it, you can see that the image is coming and disappear just after half of second here. So our Instagram like functionality is ready. If you want to use that functionality with any other view, so you need to create your own custom view modifier. So for that I have a custom modifier here. If you don't know how to create your own custom modifier, so I have already created a video on this topic, so you can check the link from the description. So here, so inside that body function, what I need to do, I am just using a content and I am applying all the functionality that I am using here from the overlay and need to be applied in my modifier here. So for using that modifier, we are using a modifier function inside my extension. So I need to call just that function inside my content view like that. And when I click on resume, here you can see that when I double tap on it, it's working perfectly. The source code link is given on the description. If you think this video is helpful for you, so please share and subscribe my channel. Thanks, take care and goodbye.